Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. All right, if you watch my hat cam video, let me lower my voice. I yell. I'm sorry. I busted my prop, and Hobby King unfortunately was out of props. So what I did, I went to Master Air Screw, and I ordered. I believe it's the same exact size as the stock prop. If I remember correctly, it's an 8x5, and these are 8x5 scimitar blades. I've already, on this same battery, just before we started filming, I did one quick pattern just to make sure that it flies just as well, just as much power. In fact, I think it might even have a little more power. But it's an 8x5 scimitar blade. I like it's got the kind of raised lettering on the front of the prop there, which is kind of cool. All right, let me take off again, and I will always,
motor is hot. Don't get
from now on, take off and launch assist. I'm not going to do that again. At least half throttle.
AS3X.
Go back to AS3X. And the prop is balanced. It's just noisy. I'm sure camera pressure goes, yeah, right.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
You can fly around kind of slow. Did you lose it a while ago?
No.
No?
Not so far.
Okay, well I'm going to try that again then. Go straight up with it. Full speed.
Okay, I'm coming down just now. There we go. Got her. Because she's just a little pinprick.
Talk about a little exhilaration rocket. A little muscle car in the sky. All right. Anytime you belly land a plane, it's a two prop. Take a look at your prop. Turn your prop on. Turn it away from you. Okay. Then slowly rotate it to where you can see it rotating at a lower speed. And what you're looking for a deviation. Okay. She's locked in nice and tight, so I don't have to worry about that. If you cause a little bit of damage to the prop and cause it to be out of balance or something, that's when you would have caught that. So now, like I said, I like to keep it away because the way the prop, if it had something go, if it let loose, it would go up suddenly. It wouldn't hit you. So at least you hope it wouldn't hit you. Oh, you know what? I never turned the prop off either. So bad on me.
Safe mode with launch assist.
All right, still got 2 minutes. Okay.
AS3X mode. Time remaining 2 minutes.
This is the dangerous part for me, walking backwards and not being able to look where I'm going. I've done that before and fallen and put my teeth through my lip but I saved the plane. Holy crap. Wow. Excuse me, folks. This is just, basically you just got this great big motor and prop, and you got a little, you know, complimentary wing around it to keep it going. There we go.
Prop is secured. Safe to pick up.
All right. We still got a minute and a half left. All right. Picked it up and didn't turn the prop off again. All right, this time.
Safe mode with launch assist.
All right, hold on.
Prop is secured. Safe to pick up. Motor is hot. Don't get cut.
Okay. This time I'm just going to stay out here.
AS safe mode with launch assist.
What happened there is
AS3X mode.
I cut back on the throttle accidentally.
One minute. Safe mode with launch AS3X mode.
All right.
Prop is secured. Safe to pick up.
So, motor's off. Let me check my prop real quick.
Motor is hot. Don't get cut.
Okay.
Prop is secured.
All right.
Safe to pick up.
Since Hobby King doesn't have I checked a couple of days ago, and they still don't have these props in stock. So I'll put a link in the description of the video for these Scimitar props. Not an affiliate or anything, but I want you to be able to get your props if you've got the Rare Bear. Okay, go ahead. I think I got 2 of them for $10, something like that. Go ahead and buy you a couple of them, because you know every time you land, you're hitting that prop and knocking it out of the way, and eventually it's going to break on you. So go ahead and have you a few. So, and go ahead and balance them all, balance 2 or 3 of them at once and take them with you to the field. And that way, if you break the prop, you just change it out and keep going. All right, well, folks, thank you so much. That was the Rare Bear. Let's check the battery real quick. My camera pressure is going battery, because I seem to always want to forget to do that. Let me show you my placement real quick. I got an 1800 4S Superior, pretty much shoved as far forward as I can get it. Front running out of daylight, we've got a storm coming. 45% left. I still had a 50 seconds left, so 4 minutes is really all you want to fly this little guy. So, all right. Well, there you go, folks. That is the Rare Bear. And if I don't fly it again, we'll see you back in the main cave. We'll go over all the particulars, CG and AS3X and all that. God bless y'all. God is good, and we'll see you there. Bye-bye. Well, hey, folks, Fat Guy Flies RC coming to you from the Man Cave Studios. All right, Hobby King has sent me out the Rare Bear. I've done a couple of videos on it, 3, I think, made in a couple of speed paths and some videos. Well, on one of my hat cam videos, I decided to launch her without launch assist, not safe, didn't give enough power, went right in the ground. Broke the prop. Well, Hobby King, which this is a problem that Hobby King does recognize. They are working on it. parts. They have a problem keeping parts in stock, which I understand there's a whole different gambit and selection and reason for that. But be that as it may, so we're forced to have to get alternate parts. Hobby King did. I immediately went to Hobby King. They're out of the props for this. So I said, well, it's an 8x5 prop. What companies do I like? I like X-Roar or Roar, and I like Master Air Screw. Well, Master Air Screw had 8x5. I'll make sure in the video that it is an 8x5. But 8x5 scimitar. Okay? Props that perfectly fit. I didn't have to, I don't think I even have to ream anything out. It just fit right in there, and absolutely made this little plane scream. Now I didn't notice any increase in performance. Maybe my imagination once this thing gets going a little bit faster, but this thing was absolutely screaming. Now it is loud.
Motor is hot. Don't get cut.
Now I'm behind the prop. I'm being careful. I almost can't hold that thing. Now, it sounds like there's a vibration. It's not. It was perfectly balanced. And even when you
Motor is hot. Don't
look at it, I mean, I'm looking at the sideways view of it. Absolutely
prop is secured.
perfectly balanced. And with a plane that goes this fast, moving that many RPMs, yeah, you want to make sure your prop is balanced. But it's a perfect addition to this plane. All right, let's go on. So I think I bought two of them. I think it was like, I don't know, $10 for two, something like that. I don't really remember. I'll put a link to this prop in the description of the video for this video. All right, let's talk about the plane. The rates that I flew in, if I didn't tell you in the video, in the flight, I only had one flight today. Mother Nature shut us down. Ailerons are at my high rates.
Manual AS3X mode.
Okay, ailerons are at 50% or 30% expo. Elevator is 70%, 30% expo. Nope, sorry. Okay, that elevator is at 50%, 30% expo. Rudder, I hit the button too. Rudder is at 70% with 30% expo. All right, and that's all there is to that. Now, for AS3X settings, now the big thing about the AS3X settings is that half gains, 0.5 gains, not one time, 0.5. All right, now I pretty much went by Model Aviator's settings, not exact, but fairly close. Roll, 15%, pitch, 45%, yaw, 45%. Okay, priorities, 120 on roll, 120 on pitch, 140 on yaw. Did anything with heading. Stop lock, roll 20, pitch 35, yaw 35. Nothing done with the release rate. Gain sensitivity again, 0.5. You can pick less than 1, 0.5. Okay, now, like I say, 0.5. Now, CG on the plane, I don't have flaps, I don't have nose wheel, CG is 60 to 50 millimeters back from the leading edge of the wing, or right there, the root, because this is angled. It's from right here, 55 to 60. So basically it puts it about, you got this one carbon, or the fiberglass spar here. Just make sure you put the pad of your finger before that, and you're right in the middle of those two places. Okay, now you're looking, you want it to be, this is a warbird, even though it's a racer, it's a warbird. You want it to be level to favoring to a nose heavy. Okay, so even up here, okay, level to favoring nose heavy. Now, that black stripe is not what comes on there. I've got packing tape covering that. That's because I land on that geotech, which is tarred fabric stretched over the earth, and it's just more. Now, if I was to pull this tape up, then that would disappear, but I'm afraid it would mess up my paint. So if you're wanting to land on that kind of a surface, one of my viewers said, well, put a layer of epoxy down, thin layer of epoxy down, then put your tape down, and that will cover, that will protect that paint, and then you can easily change out that tape as to get rid of the mag. But I'm okay with the black stripe. The black actually helps with a little bit of orientation going overhead. I will tell you too, and this plane is, you're going to understand, with a two-bladed prop, that's why you want to buy more of these, because every time you land, you're going to hit the ground, it's going to knock the prop like this. So one time you're going to hit it just right, and it's going to snap it. So you want to make sure, just go ahead and have 2 or 3 of these props, make sure they're balanced, keep them to the field with you, take them to the field with you, and we can keep going. But everything is protected, it's made to land like this. They've got these hard plastic plates on the ends here to protect it. I wish this protectant went further back, because it ends right here as far as plastic. So, but it's just a great, it's like a little muscle car in the sky. It really is. Now I'm running, that is with an 1800 4S all the way forward. And that's an AR630 Spectrum antennaless receiver. And at one point I had this thing up so high that I couldn't even, my rule is if the plane is so far away you can't tell what it's doing, you're too far away. I broke my own rule. I had it up so high I couldn't tell which way it was up. So I just kicked back on the stick and kind of looked for a profile, and I said, okay, now it's coming down this way. But I got up, so I want to see how high I can make it. Unfortunately, I didn't have my performance analyzer, so I couldn't tell how high, but I know I was way over the limit. So remember, that's just a good rule of thumb. If the plane is so far away you can't tell what it's doing, you're too far away. All right, we had fun. Just a great little plane. I had to buy my wife dinner because I made her film this thing. But hey, Rare Bear. It's out of stock right now. Here it is, I think June 15th of 25. Out of stock in the U.S. warehouse. But you know, Hobby King is getting better and better about restocking their planes. They're not perfect. They do have some issues, okay, but they're working through them. But if you really pay attention and keep watching these sites, they will restock often. They get smaller amounts and then they sell out real quick, but then they restock more often. So I don't know how big the warehouse is in Oregon. I really don't know. It may not be, maybe a small place. So I don't know. Well, there you go, folks. That is my take on today's flight on the Rare Bear, and this is one incredible flying little plane. Hobby King, thank you so much for sending it out to me. Like I said in the original Maiden, Hobby King, you really should include an extra prop, at least one extra prop with this. I'm sorry, but you should. Especially if the plane is meant to land on its belly, you're going to break a prop. It's going to happen. So include an extra prop. You know, increase the price by $2, that's fine. Just increase it, but give us an extra prop so we can keep going at the field. All right, God bless y'all. Don't forget, faith, family, and friends. That's the Rare Bear. And folks, God is good, and let's keep them in the sky. Keep them in the sky. Bye, y'all.